guys, and welcome to another ASMR Scary Stories on a stormy night. And as you can see or hear, it is a stormy night. But let's wind up the clock, light the fire, and have a nice scary story. Right, this story is about Kathy White. Now, Kathy lived with a guy called John, and one night they had an argument, and John pushed her at the top of the stairs. Now, Kathy fell down the stairs to the very bottom and died. But then all of a sudden, Kathy wakes up in the boot of the car, or the trunk of the car. In the boot or trunk with her is some lavender scented bin bags or garbage bags, a shovel and a hacksaw. So now Kathy is terrified. She starts shouting and calling for John, who clearly doesn't hear her. So she then starts kicking the top of the trunk. All of a sudden the car stops and John opens the trunk, and there is Kathy alive. John couldn't believe this. He said, "But you was dead." He said, "I checked your pulse." He said, "And everything." He said, "You was dead." So Kathy then told him something. She said, "John, I'm immortal and I can't die." John looked in shock. "You can't die," he said. She said no. She'd been born with a gift of immortality. He said, "Really?" She said, "Yeah." They drove back home that night, and then a couple of days later, John creeps up behind Kathy with a frying pan and hits her as hard as he can over the head. Kathy goes down, excruciating pain, and again dies. A few moments later, Kathy comes round again, lying in a pool of blood, skull split completely open. Eventually, she heals, but she says to John, "Can you please stop doing it?" One night, John got stuck in traffic, coming back from work, and when he came in, he was really angry. So, Kathy knew what was coming, so she tried to run, but he grabbed her, pinned her to the ground, and started choking her. Kathy's throat started caving in. She turned blue, and slowly she suffocated and died again. John found this now to be like a sort of joke, and he always said to her, "Well, it doesn't matter, you don't die." But she said, "John, I do. I feel all the pain and everything that you do, and I feel the death." and the process of it, even though I come back. John never really understood that and carried on doing it, and every time was worse than the last. So eventually Kathy left him and went to live somewhere else. She would go to work and have flowers left there that was sent to her by John, wanting her back. So she ignored them and carried on with her life. About 6 months later, Kathy gets a text message from John's mum. The message reads that John is dying in hospital. He's got pancreas cancer and hasn't got long. He can go any minute, and he would really love to see you before. So Kathy thought about it and then thought, okay, I'll go and see him. So she drove to the hospital, and there in the bed was John, and he looked awful, absolutely awful. She walked up to him and he said, Kathy, he said, I am in excruciating pain. He started crying. She said, I'm so sorry. She said, he went, never mind that, because he'd been told something by Kathy a while back, and that was Kathy had the ability to pass the immortality onto others if she wished to do so. So John said, I want you to help me. I want you to make me immortal. Kathy thought about it and said, why should I do that after everything you've done to me? He said, look, never mind all that. He said, please, just do this for me. He said, I'm in agony. He said, I can't stand the pain. He said, it's horrible. He said, I can't live like this. He said, please, make me immortal. So Kathy said, okay then. She slowly took his hand, and then it was done. John smiled at her and said, oh, thank you so much. She said, you're welcome. All of a sudden, John's smile just disappeared. And he went, wait a minute. He went, I'm still in pain. He said, I can still feel the pain. So Kathy knelt down to him. She said, I didn't say I would stop the pain. I just said it wouldn't kill you. Yeah, so not nice to be John now. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. I thought that was pretty good. I will be doing a lot more of these, and also I want to start doing a few from my game REM State, because there's a couple of pretty creepy scenes in it, involving Kill the clown before he was Kill, before it becomes Kill. So I want to do that in future. Also, I upgraded my Last of Us Part 2, and wow, I can't believe how good it looks now. I mean, it looked brilliant just when it was the normal PS4 version, but the PS5, it's mind-blowing how good it looks. So yeah, I don't know whether to put that last gameplay up that I did on PlayStation 4 or catch up to that part on PlayStation 5 and do it again for you guys. Let me know in the comments what you'd like me to do. Also, yeah, a lot more coming, a lot more eating. I bought a brown plate as well yesterday in Own Bargains. So what I'm hoping for is that it won't be quite so bright when I make a video next. So my next eating video hopefully will look a lot better. Okay, it's Friday night. It's a very dark and stormy night here in Jeffville. But I will be back. I might leave you, if you like, with some of this really lovely sound. I will see you again. But in the meantime, have yourself